Lawrence, how frustrating was that, considering you got back into the game at a team you were putting all on it, and then right at the end there?
Yeah, hugely frustrating obviously, the way we lost the game. I felt, especially second half, there was only really one team that were willing to score and try and get a goal. Obviously we were chasing equaliser. We managed to get that eventually, and then even for there I felt we were the team that were pushing, we were trying to get the winner. That's what we did as a team. We made the choice to try and commit to get the win, and we got punished for it. Obviously the late kind of counter attack caught us out, and it's just a frustrating one, especially when you feel like you should have definitely got at least a draw at the game.
It's only 3 games into the season, but what do you think's gone wrong so far in these opening matches?
I think the biggest thing that went wrong today is we never won. I think everything else, performance-wise, the amount of chances we created, the amount they cleared off the line, hit the bar, there was enough moments there for us to take encouragement in terms of we're trying to do the right thing to win the game. Biggest thing obviously you're judged on his results, totally understand that. But if you looked at the goals of the game, then you looked at what happened in the game, the amount of moments we had, as I said, I think there's only one team that looked like they were actually going to win it. So that's the frustrating part, but for their side it's a smash and grab, and they'll be happy with that.
Lawrence, it's only 3 games of the season, but there's already a sense of pressure building on you. You're 5 points behind Celtic already in the table. Do you feel that sort of pressure building?
Not in terms of points necessarily. I mean, there's over 100 to play for, I think, still remain in the league, so it's not really time to look at points, but of course you're always under pressure to win games, and we want to get that first win on the board, and obviously it's been hard coming in the first initial 3 games. We've got another opportunity Thursday to try and get that, and as I said before, I feel today we did deserve more than what we got.
And just a word on you, so if you were hoping that what was Hampton is not serious?
No, definitely. It's so nice to see any of your teammates obviously get injured. I never even noticed at the time, to be honest. I just seen when Ryan came on, but I've seen him for a wee bit there, so hopefully things are okay in a few days.
Yeah. Lawrence, there's a frustration and a criticism from the fans regarding members of this squad jogging back, not looking like they're giving their all, Hollywood flicks, etc. We've seen it now cost Rangers goals in every game so far this season. You're the captain of the club, how do you respond to the criticism?
It's hard for me to respond when I don't really know what incident they're talking about.
Well, every goal we've conceded, there's been players jogging back. They've come from attacks that Rangers have had, and then it's been breaks and players not bursting their gut to get back. The fans see this, and the response to that is questioning the mentality and the attitude of the players. So you as captain, how do you respond to that?
I've not seen the goal back for the day, but for me being out the other day, I don't agree that we want to do the right things to try and win the game. We committed a lot of men forward. If you're telling me people are jogging back, I've not seen it. If they want to see with enough numbers behind the ball to try and deal with the situation, I think we maybe had 3 defenders there. The boy gets a lucky deflection and it rolls in the bottom corner in slow motion. So I'll need to see the incident back there referred to, but for now I can't really comment too much on it.
Lawrence, it felt like there was a frustration sometimes with the crowd when they want to get the ball forward. You're maybe trying to create a bit of space to do that. Is that a difficult tension, especially for new players who are dealing with this expectation, especially when you maybe do fall behind in a game like today?
100%, and listen, I understand it. I've been a fan, I've been in the stands before, and I understand people want you to score every single time you've got the ball. But we understand that it's not possible. We need to try and work it, especially when you come up against a low block today. I know people will say this is the same old story, but it's the truth. There's a low block there, Hibs defending their box well. We need to try and kind of penetrate them in different ways. So if that includes working the balls wide to come into the middle, then we need to do that. But there was enough moments the other day that I feel we were doing the right thing to try and win the game. Even in the first half, one goes through the guy's legs, gets cleared off the line behind him. Second half goes under the goalie, comes off the bar. Like, all these things are just quite unusual really, and it's maybe just a wee bit of luck at the minute. You need to change to go away, but I take encouragement for what I've seen in terms of the amount of chances and stuff we created in about the box, that in weeks to come we can take those chances and results will be better.
Lawrence, obviously a lot of anger around the ground. I suppose that's been a lot of the scar tissue that the supporters here have lived through for a number of years, but it always sounds easy to say ask for patience, but is that what this team needs, just where you're still bedding around, you're still getting to know each other? It's only been 3-4 weeks that some of the guys have been back in training.
Listen, I understand the frustration. I've been around the club long enough in Scottish football as well. I understand the frustration has been a build up of many years, and it's hard to get away from that situation because at the start of every season everybody's optimistic, we need to win straight away, and I do understand it. But we're not asking for patience. I feel when we scored today, the stadium was bouncing, everybody was behind us. Of course, there's frustration there when they're eager for you to get that goal. But when you do give the positive moments, the crowd, they get behind you. So it's just a sucker punch we've got at the end. As I said, we committed fully to try and win the game, which we feel as a team was the right thing to do. But there's a lesson to go under. You don't leave yourself in the back and get counted so later on.